In the past couple hours, it came out that Robert Saleh was at Packers practice. And at the time, we didn't exactly know why he was there, if the Packers had potentially hired him. But Matt LaFleur gave some more clarity as to why exactly former Jets head coach Robert Saleh was at practice and what he's doing here with the Packers. So this is from Matt Schneidman on X, who says, Matt LaFleur says Robert Saleh is helping the Packers on the offensive side of the ball by giving them a defensive perspective, just helping out for now. LaFleur calls it a fluid situation, staying until Thursday at LaFleur's house and going back to his family on Friday. Schneidman finishes here. LaFleur emphasizes Robert Saleh won't be influencing the defensive side of the ball. He's here to give the offense tips from a defensive perspective. Quote, I think half in our defensive staff have a great thing going right now, end of quote. So that makes sense to me. Right when I first saw that Saleh was on the sideline, my first thought was, okay, maybe he's coming to help the defensive side of the ball. Of course, he spent time as the 49ers defensive coordinator from 2017 to 2020, and then went on to be the Jets head coach, where his focus is on the defensive side of the ball. So that was my first thought. But considering Jeff Hafley has done a very good job with the Packers so far, it sounds like LaFleur doesn't want to bring in someone else to go in there and sort of change things up. It sounds like he likes the way that Hafley and his staff have been doing things, and so that makes complete sense to me. And considering Matt LaFleur and Robert Saleh are close friends, the fact that they did spend time together on Central Michigan's staff back in 2004, 2005, they are roommates. LaFleur was best man at Robert Saleh's wedding. It makes sense that, the first guy that Robert Saleh would go to assist or help or, take part in their team would be Matt LaFleur and the Packers because of their close relationship. And I think that if you're Matt LaFleur, why would you not want someone who has created one of the better defenses in the league for years and years in New York? Why would you not want someone to come in and sort of take a look at your offense and maybe give you some pointers as to, what they could do to attack the Packers offense or areas where they could improve? I think that the more smart coaches you can get to, give some perspective, I think that can do nothing but help the Packers and their offense. And so it doesn't sound like he's officially hired from listening to Matt LaFleur's press conference. I haven't seen any news that he's officially hired by the Packers. It sort of sounds right now, based on what LaFleur is saying, that it's sort of like he's just coming in to assist and help where he can. And so we'll see if anything official does come out. But for now, it looks like he's just helping a little bit with the Packers and their offense. And I think that if the Packers defense had been struggling and there were concerns there, it would make more sense if Saleh helped on the defensive side of the ball. And still, I wouldn't be opposed with Saleh helping on the defensive side. Might as well have as many top-tier defensive minds as possible. But I fully understand why, if you're LaFleur, you don't want to sort of mess up what Hafley's doing. And also, if you're the defensive coordinator and your coach decides to bring in one of the better defensive coordinators in times past, that could be a little uncomfortable potentially. Maybe it seemed like, is this guy coming for my job? I could see why that could sort of happen. But that's the most recent news. If you want more Packers content, feel free to subscribe down below. You can follow me on Twitter, @LukeBeller3, and I'll see you guys next time.